sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Josh Lambeau set to go, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm ready.
They snap it at one. Now Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7.
A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing is Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. The loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Minshew sets to throw.
Oh, face man.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Right there, 54, right there.
Now Minshew. Caught out left side by Robinson. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How they get in there and knock another one away? You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun is Minshew. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
A first carry now for Thompson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Jaron Reed on the tackle.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jags have taken the early lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Devon Hamilton busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Wilson. It's a gain of 13, but it's 3rd down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jaguars 7, Seahawks nothing.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
When a quarterback sneak is run well, many at home wonder, what's so tough about that? Just take the snap and move forward. But it really pays to be shifty like a Russell Wilson, because you have to know where the hole is and get there quickly.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Two veterans there, Wilson to Olsen, for a Seattle first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of
23 yards on the play.
The Seahawks first down.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll run on first down. Carson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Jaguars' 32-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones.
Oh, no.
And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
I don't think he stopped.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, Cottrell. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Minshew. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run on first down. Cottrell. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
At the 47-yard.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Minshew to throw. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
The 30-yard line.
On first down, Thompson. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Carried by number 30.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards away. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. Fielded in the end zone. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a handoff here to his running back. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10.
You got it.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
You got it. I knew it.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. That is just what his defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening
No, we're not even.
Third quarter.
I got 2 to 1. So that means it's 5. I got 2 interceptions. You forgot? No, I got 2. No, just 2. I got 2. You got to wait till the end of the game. It's going to say 2 turnovers. It's going to say it. You can see it at the end. I picked you twice.
We got you to start things off. You take it from there.
I picked you twice. All right, well, at the end of the game, you're going to see. It's going to say 2 turnovers. I got on my phone, man. I can let you see that, too.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-round pick,
so 3-1.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down to Thompson on the screen. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Here's Minshew. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. The 30, past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars.
He did it.
61 yards that time on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll run with Thompson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 8.
Yo, go, go. Check 56. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Get it.
This will be caught at about the 5. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The 1st down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like the little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Here's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Jags grab it. And he
Back
brings
up.
this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And it's now 21-7.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there. That message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Wilson. And he's got his target. That's more.
I was
and
close
he's going
on
to have
that.
the Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
Look at that. Do you see that? That was almost in my hand. Damn, that was right in my hand.
Again, Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
First down, Seahawks.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Wilson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Wilson's pass.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. And C.J. Henderson picking it off, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
4-1.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly.
Okay, I tell you, like I say,
trying to make a play downfield.
Okay, we need to
seeking to be somewhat the hero.
No, it's on the phone, but it's going to show you at the end of the game how many turnovers.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At the 32-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver, but it'll be second down.
I'll tell you, as a defender, you've got to make life as difficult as possible when you're trying to cover a big tight end because you know his catch radius is huge. He's unable to pull that one in, though.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
And 8.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Caught, Eifert over the middle. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
Across midfield to the 49-yard.
Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throw it, it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop it for no gain. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They run again with Carson. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Don't push nothing yet. Just wait a minute.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense.
Who got 4?
By that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount.
All right, take a look. Wait till you take a look.
Holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
Nah. Just take a look. You'll see it in a minute. It's going to come right now. No, it said this. It said the same thing.
So that'll do it for us.
Take a look up there.
Davis and all our crew. I'm Brandon Gold.
5-3.
The NFL
5-3.
The Jaguars
so that's 10.
We say so long from Jacksonville.
No, you kept saying. Okay, well, okay. So what's 5-3 then? 5-3 meaning it's 10, right? Yeah. Okay. Because I knew I had more. I just wanted to wait for the game to say it.